Hey guys, welcome back to our Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 series where we have taken Iran and Turkey and essentially taken them fascist. My friend Josh is playing as Turkey, I'm playing as Iran, now named the New Persian Empire and the Neo-Ottoman Empire. They're very original. And we have effectively conquered most of the Middle East, and last episode we watched Adolf Hitler do potentially one of the dumbest things I've ever seen Adolf Hitler do, and that is fight the Allies, fight the Comintern, and fight us. Not that we're that strong, we're the Sadabat Pact, and but essentially he's got a three-sided war that he's fighting. And so it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. We were, in the very late parts of the last episode, we were able to move into what I believe is the eastern part of Bulgaria. And furthermore, if you take a look at this, it looks like the Allies via Great Britain have, let me make sure that's, in fact, I know that's not only Great Britain. That is actually, as I keep watching the map mode, it is actually the Allies liberating Yugoslavia, and of course they went down and they're taking the Italian holdings in Greece. And so, needless to say, it's a very interesting dynamic that we're seeing right now, but we're going to go ahead and start this game up and really see what happens. Josh and I were talking before we started the game, and we really believe that because of this whole, he's fighting really three different factions. Of course, the Allies and the Comintern are far bigger than we can be, but there's a strong chance that the German Reich and Vichy France, and I believe, don't quote me, Spain's not in this yet. So, but anyways, those two, I think that there's a strong chance that we may see the German Reich capitulate far earlier than they normally do. And as Josh and I were also talking, because we've just taken territory in Bulgaria, right now my supply status is just, I mean, it's junk. It's not good. But Germany's going to go after Sweden, which, once again, I think they're idiots to try to take the north, even though they did pretty much shellac Denmark pretty quickly. But that happened in real life, though. I mean, Denmark got rolled over. It'll be kind of interesting, and Josh, I don't know if you're seeing this, but it looks like there's a whole lot of battles that are going on the German-Soviet border. So I guess we'll probably get a pretty good gauge of how strong Germany is on their eastern front.
We'll have prioritized Istanbul and Thrace's infrastructure, so hopefully that'll help our supply.
I'm hoping so. That would definitely make my day.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, and also if you watched last episode, when we went after the Kingdom of Iraq, which was actually 2 episodes ago, for whatever reason, like, Netherlands had guaranteed their independence, and so basically every country that we began to fight in the Middle East, from Iraq to Saudi Arabia, Oman, Yemen, and Afghanistan, were drawn into Benelux, which is quite hilarious because it may be the craziest Benelux faction that I've ever seen. But when that treaty kind of transpired, we pretty much were able to carve up the Dutch East Indies, and I'm not so sure that the Dutch East Indies is gonna, or it really is gonna remain under our control. for a long period of time. Now it very well may. But,
Hey, no, Australia has a couple divisions there.
yeah, I'm hopeful that British Malaysia will at least protect this island. Although they do have some... Yeah, you gave them military access. I probably should have done that.
Wait, Germany is sitting on... Or is that... Oh, that's Japan. They have that amazing territory where it has all that tungsten and rubber.
You know what also would be interesting to me that I'm kind of curious about is if the Soviet Union is at war. God, it'd be really nice if they'd go to war with Japan. That would just make my day. It'd tickle me pink. I wonder if we could invite France into our faction.
No.
No?
I like to keep this as...
I was going to say, it would open up a new front.
Speaking of new front, I think I can...
This is awesome.
Nope. The supply rate is just way too low.
It's garbage, man. Which is okay. Because it'll get better. But it's just not great right now. Unfortunately. So for the time being, really all that I'm left to do is kind of narrate what's going on. Which isn't too bad. I mean, you can definitely see where Josh... when we went to war, really when he went to war with Greece and they were, brought into the whole Benelux fold and they folded, he took over the that's really the northeast part of Greece. You can see where there's a pretty heavily militarized line in Bulgaria. And like I said, if we can fix the whole supply status thing, I think that we'll probably be a lot happier. But I probably, for the time being, until that's up to par, need to monitor what the Soviets are doing. I mean, it definitely looks like they're moving now into what would be Eastern Poland. I think if they can get to Warsaw, something tells me that it's not going to be real good. Now, what is impressive is that Hungary and Slovakia... Are we fighting against Slovakia? I feel like we are. Yeah, Slovakia is part of the bad guys. And what about Hungary? Hungary is neutral. That is hilarious. Good for you, Hungary. It'll be interesting to see what happens with Ireland. I mean, they're still majority democratic, but it does look like there's a growing fascist element within their government, to speak. The one thing that does kind of worry me a bit is looking at some of these troop compositions. I see Venezuela. What the heck are you doing sending volunteers, as well as nationalist Spain? But it looks like we're primarily fighting Bulgarians and Italians, which makes sense. So what's happening in Africa? Italy has an interesting precedent, kind of scarily carved up some of if I remember the correct historical term, I believe it is the British Mandate of Egypt. I believe that's what it was. I think historically speaking, after World War I, you had a bunch of mandates that were given, such as the British Mandate of Palestine, the French Mandate of Syria and Lebanon, and then of course all these other wonderful little pockets. But as of right now, yeah, Portugal, Spain, both neutral. Hungary, neutral. Finland, neutral. Lithuania, Estonia, neutral. Ireland, neutral. United States, Mexico. Virtually everything in our hemisphere, pretty dang neutral. And a lot of East Asia. I say a lot. Some of East Asia is still neutral. Take a look at the diplomatic route. It looks like they are, if I see that correctly, actually, yeah, the Soviet Union is at war with Japan. Good for them. Maybe that'll stop anyone who's been problematic. I'd really like to hold on to this territory in the in what is present-day Indonesia, just primarily because it is very resource-rich. Not saying that we will, but I would like to. So we'll check the lines. Let's see. Has the supply status gotten any better? Yeah, it is. It's improved to 40%. That is somewhat encouraging. Not that a supply status of 40% is going to win the war, but you know, so be it. Hey, kitty, what you doing? You gonna come fight in the war with us? Or you just gonna cuddle? Or are you going to look at me like I'm crazy and flick your tail on the microphone? That's what you're going to do. Lay down. No. Come on, lay down. There we go. Good girl. Lay down.
We are building infrastructure slowly but surely.
Yeah, it does take some time. That's at least what I've discovered. Can we go after that? No, we can't do that yet. Jeez, Manetti. Well, we can definitely do that though. Hey, supply status 42%. These roads are starting to pay off, my friend.
And now we have air superiority.
Now that is big. I'm glad that you actually said that because I do have some planes that I can lend to help out.
Problem is the supply. There's a territory that the territory that you're in is not my territory. I mean, I can't build anything in that yet.
Yeah, that's what's kind of dicey about it, but so be it. Germany still being Germany. That's just fantastic. Josh, I kid you not, that funeral was almost 2 hours long. Let me see this. I got some heavy bombers that are doing some strategic bombing over Bulgaria. Not that it's going to help our supply rate, but it may help break them.
I agree.
Even though it looks like they didn't hit a blasted thing, so yeah, whatever. Those guys are like the worst. Yeah, these guys, what are they bombing? I mean, that makes no sense. How are you not hitting anything? Oh, they finally did some damage. There we go. They bombed 0.2 buildings, Josh. Don't you worry. 0.2.
I'm gonna let them have Greece.
Who would that be? Italy? Oh, wow.
It'll just be easier for us to take Sophia.
Yeah, you're right about that.
I mean, Greece isn't offering me anything right now.
I mean, as long as they don't go like all amphibious assault on you, I would agree. Oh, wow. So, Japan...
Well, we are full World War.
Yeah, this is for real World War II. I mean, I'm going to be honest. When I first saw this, just to be completely, like, totally transparent, I figured it would probably be us siding with the Axis. But Germany and the remainder, or the rest, not the remainder, but the rest of the Axis has somehow managed to piss off everybody in the world, save South America, which apparently is like the lamest country in the world.
Not if you watched our last series.
Oh, clearly not if you, most definitely not if you watched our last series. In fact, while we wait on this, that's the faction map mode. I mean, what's going on here? Like, seriously, South America, do something. Venezuela's fully fascist. Colombia, now, there's some fascist countries down there. Actually, it looks like most of South America may be going fascist, except for Paraguay, which is staunchly communist, and Mexico is confused. That's great, Mexico.
They gotta be losing a lot of men.
Germany or Bulgaria? I guess it would be kind of everybody.
Bulgaria, 143K, and Italy, 300.
Yeah, I think Italy's. Yeah, I think Italy's probably bearing the brunt of the losses.
But look, I've only lost 28K, and that was the push to the north.
Yeah.
Supply should be better. Part of this is just we're just overloading this section.
Yeah, no, yeah, there's a lot of truth to that.
But so are they.
I mean, I see a little bit. I mean, it's ticked up to 48%. I mean, that's better than what it initially was. I think it was initially in the low 30s, which is great.
I still have 3 more to go to make it up to 10.
It's okay, because I think I can push forward and kind of consolidate a little bit of territory. At least get a 10 stack right here. Yeah, that's... Not that that's going to help supply status. Yeah, it may. Ooh, you're attacking that there. Oh, they are attacking. Never mind, that's you attacking. Alright, fair enough. Well, I think Germany may actually be giving the Soviets a run for their money in the East. Which, Papa Stalin, what are you doing, buddy? Besides just sporting a rockin' mustache.
That would be bad for us.
I'm a little worried that that may be what happens. Yeah. Well, you move forward. That definitely looked good. Okay. I need to pay a little better attention. What happened here? Okay.
don't have any heart attack.
Yeah, I really need some anti-tank. We are losing right here, which is not good.
Come and help.
Yeah, I'm shifting 2 guys up there. Not that that's going to make any difference, but it may have. Actually, no, it may not. Alright, y'all, why don't y'all go back to Istanbul? Y'all can get resupplied.
I got heart attack. Should give you time to. Oh, never mind. I didn't have enough organization to come back and. Cut that tank off.
Ooh, yeah, you're right about that. I'm done for. Yeah, we'll do that.
He's gonna beat you.
I can still push him out, though. Ireland, why? I mean, I sort of kind of understand it, but...
Just traps some of their dudes.
Wait, say that again? Oh, yeah. Nice.
cut off these units.
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable. Gosh. This little thing will not die.
Mm-hmm. Guess we probably need to pay a little bit of attention to Africa, as Italy is being Italy.
I got troops down there. Oh, I finally got that piece, so I cut them off.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
Rounding them up. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if you saw how many people we just wiped off the face of the planet, but
Yeah, y'all definitely did something special there.
how bad are the losses? Bad.
Oh man. Yeah, good gracious. Italy. It's a lot of men. That is a lot of men.
How are they pushing? You can push into that group of three.
To my left.
Yeah. I'll give you some
Yeah.
support.
Yeah, let me carve out 3 of these guys. Just kind of stay back.
cut off their supply.
Yeah, that would be big. That would be real big if we can make it happen. I'm not sure that I have the supply status to do that, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try real hard. Excuse me. Ooh, Soviets are getting close to Warsaw.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
Do I know?
you're right.
Yes, 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 yes. Alright, I've got reinforcements coming to just kind of hold that city, and I'm sending a 15 stack to go down to Thessalonica to get resupplied, and then once they're resupplied and ready to rock and roll, we'll make a stab at something and shoot to cut them off, which shouldn't take too long. Oh, what to do? Ooh, that's nice.
Hey, if you give me a little bit of support, I got a good push going.
Okay, they're coming.
Oh yeah, we just made the farmer retreat.
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing, and I always forget about this a lot of times because initially you don't see it, but anti-tank, for anyone listening, if anyone ever watches this video, like, it is extremely important to build that. Research that and build anti-tank, because I'm not saying that it's going to make you or give you godlike powers or turn you into an X-Man, but it definitely it goes a long way. We'll leave that at that.
They're in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, we are we not?
Hey, put some pressure. Just do like a quick attack to the northern thing so they can't reinforce.
Okay.
Okay, keep switching them.
Oh
Look-
man, that's hilarious. That's just adorable. Alright, Josh, I'm going to pause it real quick. We're going to make a cut. Guys, as always, thank you for tuning in. If you like what you saw, give us a like, leave us a comment. If we're doing anything stupid, more so, if I'm doing anything stupid, let me know. But y'all have a good night, and we will see you in the next episode.